It has been over a week since the Apu token launched on the Ethereum chain, a meme coin that continues to climb relatively steadily. We do have a bit of a dip now. The question is, does it make sense to buy this dip? Let's have a look at the on-chain data most people are not considering. Now, this is the rally I'm talking about. Since launch, we are up 15,000%, but we have dropped quite a bit in the last few hours, 35%. Is this an opportunity? Now, this is the linear chart. Have a look at the same chart in logarithmic form. We see a lot of the gains had been made in the first hours, but still, relatively speaking, we seem to be at a pretty constant upwards trend. Now, as with any new meme coin, it makes a lot of sense to look at security. Could we potentially get rug pulled? And to find that out, dextools.io is very valuable. It checks all kinds of different security scanners, and we are pretty much green everywhere here. So a flat out rug pull is very, very unlikely. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the marketing jazz on the website, because this is not how we can get alpha. We get alpha by learning things most other people don't know. We don't find outperformance by checking the Twitter and learning the difference between Apu and Pepe. We don't find outperformance by checking the Telegram and look at funny pictures. Instead, we find outperformance with on-chain data. And this is the very nice thing about Apu. Apu so far is only traded on Uniswap. So every single transaction is on the blockchain. And with that, let's dive into the holder pie chart. This is very, very important information. It shows us whether or not there are massive whales that could potentially dump the price. The more equal the token distribution, the better potentially, because that shows us that trends can relatively easily be spotted on chain. And this is a very nice equal token distribution. Let's have a look at the top holders and at their balance development. There are wallets that take profit. One of the larger wallets has already sold half of their stack. Here's another one that sold more than half. But since the token distribution isn't as concentrated, it makes more sense to simply look at the number of whale wallets, at the number of retail wallets, at the number of investors. Is this growing? And if yes, then probably the price will likely continue to rise. How constant is that growth? To answer this question, I have built a tool that I make available to the premium members. Feel free to check it out. You can plug in any Ethereum token in this tool. On the left side, we see the number of wallets that hold at least $1,000 worth of the Apu token. So we have currently roughly 900 retail wallets. It is growing quite consistently, quite fast. This is a 1 month chart, and since its launch 2 weeks ago, we don't see much for the first week. This is growing very, very constantly. This is encouraging. In the middle, we go at 10x from that. This is now minimum holding of $10,000. This is also growing quite nicely. Currently, it's at 350 wallets. And on the right side, we've got the whales. They are not accumulating anymore. They bought a lot in the first hours. They got a lot of this gain over here. But now the number of whales isn't growing. It's not shrinking. In other words, all of this price appreciation happened because of retail, and this is good. Of course, it would be better if all wallet cohorts were buying, but a constant growth of retail and medium-sized retail is already pretty good. And so I believe that this could simply just be a dip. A dip that's probably mainly caused by the overall momentum in the market today. There's pretty much nothing that is green. Not a single bubble, not a single token in the top 100 is green. And so the inherent leverage of a token like Apu, of course, amplifies this. It goes both ways, right? It goes up faster, but it also goes down faster with the market. And that then in return means that maybe it doesn't make sense to buy all of the tokens, the entire position at one go. Maybe it makes sense to dollar cost average into this, right? In case we go further down, maybe we can buy low. If it then recovers, which it probably will because there's a lot of adoption, then we make the profit. So we don't have to time this perfectly. And I am planning to buy some Apu as well. I say I'm planning to buy, not I have bought, because I never front run you guys. I always publish a video first and then maybe several hours afterwards I will buy as well, but I never pump and dump on you. If it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. There's also a free Telegram. Link is down below.